So we're talking again about more stuff you can do with chord progressions. Last time we came up with this chord progression of a 1, 6, 2, and a 5 in the key of C as our maybe our chorus or our verse or maybe the entire song. And this is very bland. It's okay. It's functionally okay. You have beautiful chords going from one to the other, and this repeats nicely. But playing one block chord at a time is a little bland. So what can you do? How can you dress this up? Well, you can make a little pattern out of this, and simply one of the easiest ways to do this is simply arpeggiating. So all you would do is simply hit 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, that kind of thing. And so instead of a block chord like this, it would sound like this. And you would get more notes. It would sound like more music, even though it's functionally the same thing. So to write this out, it would simply be like this. Maybe you could do a bar across all of them like this, and then just combine them all like that into eighth notes, glorious eighth notes like that. And then you just continue doing this for everything. So this again is still your one chord. All of this is still one chord. It's not like you're changing the musical value here. And then your sixth chord would look like this. You do your E again, you do A, you do C, you do A. So, and then you have this thing, which is exactly the same thing. So now you're going like this for the C chord. And then your A chord would sound like this. So together. Which sounds a little bit more musical, I guess, than this does. Right? So this is how you can make music sound more colorful, more fluid. I don't know what you want to say. More, just better. Just overall better. This is one technique you can use. Just arpeggiate. I'm copying chords. Okay, so here we go. So arpeggiate again. Same thing. And then finally we have our G chord. Let's go ahead and use yellow. G, B, D. Oh, I guess these should be 16th. If you're in 4/4, let's keep our thing honest here. If this is your 4 chords, then these should be 16th notes. But that's okay. Okay, not 16th notes. Okay, so there you go. So this is still your 2. This is still your 5, and you're still in the key of C. So this is one way. Another way, let's go with one more thing you can do. You can just switch up the rhythm a little bit more. But one thing you could do is just for another rhythmic pattern. Let's go ahead and write down here. Follow me on this. You can do E for 1 or I guess we could do like this. That works with the notation. And then you hit C and G. And you can even ping pong between the two. Ping pong between the two like this. So what, like this. And then again, maybe these are 16th notes. And then again, just do the same thing again. So this gives you, I had a teacher that used to call these boom chucks. Boom chuck, boom chuck. Because you hit the low note, and then you hit the higher notes. Okay, so instead of this chord at the top, and instead of this, you can just do boom chuck. Okay, so you get the same, again, this is the same musical stuff. You're not changing anything. You still have a C chord. This is still a C chord in C. This is all the same stuff. But it's more interesting in different varieties and different flavors. It's kind of like you're cooking and you're using the same ingredients, but you're making 3 different dishes out of the same ingredients. It's makes it a little more varied. So again, if you were to continue this, it would look like this with the boom chucks. Boom chuck, boom chuck. E, A and C. Let's go with the same colors again, I guess, here. Sorry for the inconsistencies, I guess. Boom chuck, boom chuck. Boom chuck, boom chuck. Okay, so you get the idea. Hopefully I don't have to write this out for this to be really clear. Hopefully this just makes sense. But these are different ways you can take any simple chord progression and dress it up, make it a little bit more interesting. Okay. So there you go. Again, this is still a 5 chord. This is still your 2 chord. This is still your 6 chord. They're still inverted. The notes haven't changed. You're still using these 3 notes in the same order and everything like that. It's not like you're changing anything other than the rhythm, other than this. But you can sound really cool if you do this stuff. Anyone can play block chords, man. Anyone can play these. Right? But this is cool. Whatever. Oh my god. See, not everyone can play them, right? So there you go. Yeah, 3 different ways to play chords progressions.